I mean, do you believe that he was dabbling into some kind of the dark arts, if you will?
Cease these dark magic activities.
Here is the man himself.
Wow, wow.
Welcome to the Occult Detective. I'm your host, Bob Freeman. It's funny to me to hear paranormal investigators who scoff at the thought of investigating cemeteries. There are no ghosts there, they'll say. Their spirits have already moved on. That tells me they've never heard of a grim. A part of English and Scandinavian tradition, a grim, or more commonly, a church grim, was created when a new cemetery was consecrated. An animal, usually a dog, though sometimes a boar or a horse would be used, they would be buried alive on the ground so that the ghost would serve as a protector of the surrounding property. The belief was that the first person buried in the graveyard would rise to guard it against the devil's advances. To keep this from falling on the dearly departed, a black dog would be interred first, that it might serve as eternal guardian. There are several local boneyards where activity can be attributed to a grim, such as Jerome near Greentown, the Indian Cemetery near Hobbitland, or Little Pipe Creek outside of Converse. Little Pipe in particular, I feel, is haunted by a human grim. I do not believe an animal was sacrificed there to protect its inhabitants. The apparition I witnessed there when I was a child seemed to come from the oldest part of the yard, and the urban legends surrounding the mysterious gate and its perchance for assaulting men when they entered makes me think they saw men as a threat, whereas women were more readily welcome inside. As for the nature of these sentinel spirits, removing the threat of the devil from the equation, one might see how a protective guardian might put people at ease. Not only was a grim charged to defend against Old Scratch, but against grave robbers too. So the next time you're in a graveyard late at night, don't dismiss those footfalls you hear, or the growl of some unseen hound. It just might be a grim you're hearing. Best not to give it cause.